Well, this is a confusing start to the stream because there's quite a lot of people saying bananas and there's quite a lot of people with F in chat. Very confusing. Very confusing. I accidentally loaded up the... No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, upload. Oh, that makes sense. I got confused. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, no, what's going on? Super secret project, says Sneaky Ducky. It's so super secret that I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I've just got a little bit of a job to do in an area. Some of you will be able to figure it out. Some of you are smarty pantses. I know that. Smarty pantses? Is that a thing? Okay, there we go. There we go. I asked that some of you in chat just say to the other peeps, maybe refresh the stream. It looks like a lot of people are not having it load, but a lot of people are, so there we go. Anyway, in between streams, 161900 subscribed and no Sundays. Tier 3, possibly coming to play on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. We also got Nina Fina 97 resubscribing for 6 months and Snowballs PK subscribing with Amazon Prime. So thank you as always ever so much, peeps, for your wonderful support. Okay, and immediately I've sort of spoiled. Just like that. Anyway, you'll have seen it anyway. You know, it is what it is. So, somewhere around here, we're going to draw a line, and I'm going to start trying to basically fill out a whole bunch of area here with water. I totally just placed down a bucket, and the server said no. So I don't know what's going on there. That was odd. Yes, anyway, I just need to build a bit of a perimeter over here. And I wanted to do a live stream. I want to keep the live streams rolling, you know. So, yeah, it's a little bit of spoilers going on, but that's life, you know. Things get spoiled, okay? You know. Darth Vader is Luke's father. Oh, jeez, I've just ruined it for a gazillion people. Just ruined it! So, over here I'm actually going to tear out a little bit of this topsoil, just so that... Actually, there might be quite a lot of that. Actually, there is quite a lot of that, so that'll do. Let's get it spreading out. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I accidentally place it on top of the grass. It's confusing. Hello, Asuma Void. I am writing to ask you permission to join Hermitcraft, says Theme Avengers for Peace. We don't do applications at Hermitcraft. There is not an application process, for those of you wondering. What we should really do is get like an infinite water source thing going on. I try to avoid that when doing this sort of perimeter sometimes, just because when you want to undo it later on it can be a pain in the butt, but I don't think I'm really going to be too bothered about how this looks from the outside, so I think we'll be fine with just getting some infinite water going around here and moving it on. So I've got a bed, I am prepared. Use ice, says CZ Mon. Well, I was doing that, but I ran out of ice. We got noises in the ear from Force Master 89. I just realised something. We can... this never saves, by the way. Never saves. Force Master 89 is here, resubscribing for 30 months, saying, "Hey X, how are you today?" I'm good, buddy. Thank you for asking. I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time hanging out with us. We're going to chop down some trees while we work on this. We got Emerald Faces. It's Anita520T, resubscribing for 36 months in a row. Saying, wow, 3 years with this community. Time flies when you have fun. Cats is a bit slow with his paws. He subbed before him. I knew I was going to see that message. I knew it. As soon as I read your name, I knew that Cats wouldn't subscribe before. It's like I'm psychic. I Live Cats is also here for 3 years in a row. I can say that. Resubbing before Anita for 3 years now. It's crazy. In any case, thank you for these years. You changed how my life looks today. Also, I think I'm sick. Feeling a little green. Keep on derping. Well, I was about to be like, oh, sorry to hear that, buddy. And then I'm like, oh, you're making the jokes already, are ya? You're making them already. I like it. Thank you for the tremendous support, Cats. Appreciate it. And Anita as well. Cheesy Katie is here. Resubscribed for 6 months in a row. Cheesy Katie, thank you for your 6 months of support. I appreciate that and I hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. We also got Shadow Sea Plays for 7 months saying, as always, love your content, man. Thanks for being at the top of the Minecraft content creation wave. I don't think I'm at the top of it, but, you know, in your world, in your experience, it sounds like so. So I'm glad you're enjoying what I'm doing. Yeah, this whole Minecraft revival thing at the moment is just, it's kind of awesome, you know? Like, I've been playing this game for years, and for me, it's never died off. It's always just been what I do. So it's really nice to just see this happen all of a sudden, you know. Right, this bit here will probably just be easier to tear out like so. Sometimes it is just quicker to get rid of the blocks with the shovel. Right, let's continue. Have you heard about Minecraft Earth, says Lega. I have, and I am excited for it. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make videos on it, though, just because of the whole anonymity, whatever. That whole thing, kind of a bit tricky with a game that you appear in, right? I don't know what I'll do, but I'll certainly get it and play it, and who knows what sort of fun can be had with it. So one thing I will note, it's still just Minecraft, you know, right? It's the same game. Most of the mechanics are going to work like they do on Bedrock Edition, so a lot of stuff you do in the regular game is just translatable to Earth anyway. Then again, Earth's probably going to have all sorts of stuff going for it, like, I don't know, all sorts of this and that for exploring and finding stuff, right? So there could be a whole new world for the game, really. Yeah. Chat's wild, says Sluip. Chat is wild today. Sigmund says, thoughts about Minecraft playing, PewDiePie playing Minecraft? Yeah, like I said a moment ago, it's great to see this resurgence. Yeah, I'm all for it. I tend not to watch Minecrafty videos that are like, you know, adventure-y, beginner-y type stuff, right? There's nothing wrong with that, of course. So I haven't really been following his series as such. Let's get this infinite water going over here. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying the game. That's fantastic. You know, it doesn't matter who's playing it, really. Have you tried console, says Fossil Ship. I think I might have played console once, but no. I'm hoping to get a world together with my friends and play on console at some point. That could be really fun. Okay, yeah, we're getting some good coverage here, and that's what we need. All about that coverage. Let's go fill up these buckets. Tonkylicious, I like that username, is here for 4 months in a row. Sorry, 7 months. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time hanging out with us. Okay, we've got a couple of blocks here that are being a pain in the bum, you know. We're slowly working our way across, getting this perimeter done. There it is. Every single block needs to be covered. That's really important. Also, you do kind of want to watch for stuff getting caught underneath. That's a big one, actually. I think this is the only spot where that might have happened. Good, good, good. Mr. Sheep, bam! Need to kill all the entities in the area as well, just so it's a little friendlier. Why don't you use ice, says Hackash. Probably butchered your name, sorry for that. As I explained earlier, I've run out of ice, which is why I'm now using buckets. You know, I started off doing it that way and then I ran out. What am I watching here? X says Senna. We're making a perimeter. A perimeter is... Okay, so the way that mob spawning works is it's in proximity to the player. When you build a perimeter, what you're doing is you're conditioning the world to put the mob spawns where you want them to be. And that's sort of, you know, you'll see it in my next Hermitcraft episode. I've built something over there, and for it we need a perimeter. And the way that I'm creating that perimeter, because I don't care much for how the world around it looks, is simply covering everything in water from one side of this island to the other. Let's get some more infinite water going just here. Yeah, that'll do. And that'll spread out all over the place then. Let's chop down this tree as well. X, I believe Grian might be an alien called Nitrous Oxide. It would explain his time on the Elytra race. Nitrous Oxide, eh? We also got a noise in the air. It's Epic K910 resubscribing for 31 months in a row, saying Minecraft is very epic. Epic 2019. It's K910. It doesn't quite translate to 2019, if the K was 1,000, right? Or am I misreading that? Anyway, thanks as always, buddy, for your continued support over the years. Do appreciate it. We've got Juicy Toaster here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Juicy Toaster, thank you for that Prime subscription. Hope you're enjoying it, dude. So now the hashtag shop at Sahara has, you know, destroyed chat again. We went there the other day and it was broken. I literally can't shop at Sahara because it's broken. So yeah, that's me shopping at Sahara. It's broken. So what is the secret project, says Clashy? You'll have to watch my next video to find out. That is what you'll have to do. Where is the infinite water at? It's over here, isn't it? Let's make sure we're getting every little bit of ground. There's some bits here that need covering. That need covering and smothering. It was fixed, someone says. How do you know? How do you know? It's been 2 days. How would you know if it's been fixed or not? Anyway, we won't be shopping at Sahara today. But we will be covering the world with water. Some of you are asking what the secret project is. You can figure it out. You can figure it out by looking at it. It'll all be explained in my next episode, though. I'm not really a fan of spoiling my own stuff, right? I'd rather you see the video because I've had like an amazing adventure putting together this crazy cool concept, and it was an absolute blast to record. And I'd want you all to see that and not just be like, I know what this is. Click next. Wallcrafter is here, resubscribing for 9 months. Wallcrafter, thank you ever so much for your 9 months of support. That is a Twitch baby in chat right there. 9 months. Thank you ever so much, dude. Oh, apparently Iskal fixed it in his video. I'll say the same though. Videos are pre-recorded. Like, doesn't mean it's actually the same. Like, one of the things I've experienced is time and time again. You can tell, like, an audience doesn't have quite the same perception of what's going on the server. In the same way that even I don't have the same perception sometimes, right? Like, we're all playing at different times, doing different things in the world. It might not always be as it seems. You might watch a video where someone does something, but since then someone else has come along and changed whatever that was. So you never know quite where you're at on an active server like this. But yeah, I mean, if you did in his video, Iskal's usually pretty prompt with his stuff, I think, so it probably is. X, if you clean a vacuum cleaner, do you become a vacuum cleaner? Says Ender Dan. Yeah, I mean, that could be a profession. You could say, I'm a vacuum cleaner. And someone will think, oh, you got some issues. You're like, no, I clean vacuums. I mean, if it were a real vacuum, it'd have nothing in it to clean, right? Right, that's how that works, isn't it? Gee. Okay, this is interesting. This might get in the way, whatever's going on over here. But I don't think it would, because it's a cave. Oh, it's the worst type as well. Let's grab some blocks. And whenever there's a spot, just fill it upwards. Just in case somehow this might cause an issue. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's definitely not an issue there. To all the peeps tuning in, asking why I'm doing what I'm doing, making a perimeter. Perimeter is, you know, a thing for conditioning where mobs spawn in the world. We're almost done with it, actually. We're just basically getting the last little stretch done now. I think I need to sleep in a bed, though, so we'll do that here on this beach. And not long after this, we'll be heading back to the main area. Waiting for a waiter just makes you hungry, says Tuxavan. Unless you need a waiter even though you're full. Maybe you just ate. Maybe you need the bill. I guess you'd still be heading towards being hungry, right? We want to keep it in line with this back area here as well. That's important. This is where the actual perimeter needs to be. Placing it like on top of grass is quite helpful. It gets the stuff to spread out a little bit further, I've noticed. And that's good. X, what's your favourite guitar that you own? Says Divanek. My favourite is the Ibanez Universe. The 7-string guitar with the green dots. It's my favourite because, like, a lot of my favourite bands use that guitar, and one day I kind of learned about it and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this in like music videos. This is like the guitar that Korn used in other bands as well. And then I got my hands on one and I was just like, this is incredible. Waiting for a waiter makes you a waiter, and then The waiter, says Connor McKay. I think we're getting a bit too deep into it now. The waiter, goodness me. X, you know you won a storage in Storage Wars, says Ninja Strooper. Did I? I thought I was outbidded on everything. What? Did I really win? Mumbo didn't contact me or tell me anything. I think you're pulling my leg, actually, yeah. I forget, chat is full of trolls. Trolly people in chat. Gotta watch out for them. Okay, now people are saying I did win. Well, I don't know what Mumbo expected of me. He hasn't said anything to me. Oh, come on. Something here is funky. I don't know what it is. Why ain't the water spreading anywhere? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa. Easy now. Oh, yeah. Here's another spot that might be a bit problematic, right? There we go. All filled in, I believe. That's all covered up. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, I know, but it won't take us too much longer and we'll be done. The armor is a troll, says Nimrod. Oh, what is it like armor with like Curse of Vanishing on or something? I didn't think of that, because you get what's in the lot, right? So you actually get that armor, but it could have terrible enchants, I guess. Huh, didn't think of that. So why do you need to control the mobs then, says Sven on Twitch. Ah, to make a farm. Come on, you know how this stuff works. You know, we want to condition the world so we can build our mob farm and all that. I'm trying to get an infinite water source going over here. It's not going very well. Here we go, we've got it proper going now. This is probably the better way to do it all along with the infinite water sources. I was just a bit wary if you ever change your mind and want to come do something different here. Absolute pain in the butt to clean out once you've covered everything. Right, so very nearly there. I don't like seeing blocks like that for some reason, but that's actually fine. Everything here seems to be covered. Let's get this one. Very nice. Covered all the way down there, just a couple of spots here and we're done, I think. All covered there. Let's head round the back. A couple of spots here. Off you go. Alright, and then I think there's like a tiny bit here, I guess. Probably needs taken care of. Sniper Rifle is here. Subscribe with Amazon Prime for 5 months in a row. Sniper Rifle, thank you ever so much for the support, dude. I appreciate it. Saying, hey, X, love your content. Cheers. Also, Simon C92 for 27 months in a row. Thank you ever so much, Simon C. Appreciate it. Okay, and then we need like one up here. Spread out. Spread out and about. Okay, yeah. Let's knock that one out. And I think, my friends, that'll do me. That'll definitely do me. That's probably going to be more than enough. Now let's fly back over our work quickly. Oh, I missed a spot. Missed a spot. Ugh. Okay, where is it? Yep, all of this over here. So it needed to be in line with that. And it is. So that should do the trick. We have to go off in this direction, I believe. To get home. We're going to fly home. I don't know if it's going to be a successful journey or not. Right, now let's drop to about there. And we'll glide the rest of the way. So we've got noises in the ear from D-Land Wood. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Doofus. Subscribe with Prime. And Svenon on Twitch is subscribing with regular old Twitch. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the support and hope you're enjoying the stream. Why did he put water everywhere, says Wizard Corp? To create a perimeter to stop other mobs spawning where the water was. By the way, I just realised something rather important. Well, could have kept flying. I'm using replay mod. I should turn this off now. Whoa, jeez. Okay, disconnect. Saving the replay file. And we're done. Cool. Right, now we're going to load up normal Minecraft. So bear with me, peeps. It'll be coming right back up. By the way, 1,500 peeps tuning in. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in today. It's a crazy amount of people. The Hermitcraft hype is real, right? And the Minecraft revival, I guess. Peeps, while you're here, be sure to hit the follow button and get notified of when I next live stream. I do live stream on a regular basis, kind of like every other day or 3 to 4 times a week, you know? And there we... Wait, there's a slight problem with this. Were we going in that direction? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I might have dirt. So, if I need to head north? Northeast. Yeah, we're going... right. I could have thought about that a little bit more before we landed. The savannah feels right. The savannah might actually be the one sort of bordering the ice biome over there. Oh no, it's a swamp. Well, I know we're going in the right direction. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Am I allowed to say anything, says Teddy Jetty. You're allowed to say that. Harry's FIFA is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and A2597 is resubscribing for 10 months, saying, loving every minute Hermitcraft, keep it up. Dude, I am loving it too. Earlier today when I was recording, I was just in a boat, you know, with a villager, going across an ocean, and I was like, I love this game. I love just doing this every day, having adventures and building things and playing with friends. It's amazing. So thank you to all of you for making that possible, of course. This is kind of not... Well, I guess we are still thousands of blocks out. Adam Jeter is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Adam Jeter, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'll keep talking weird like this. I think if we start to steer more... What are we looking at? North? More this way, actually, I think. We'll get there. We'll see it a little bit sooner. I could check in, couldn't I? I could check it. Nah, actually, no. This area's been mined. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with that. X, what's your thoughts on the penguin in the Hermit Town? There's a penguin in the Hermit Town? Penguins weren't added yet. Aha, this is what I expected to see. It's Iscal's base over here. Yep, so flew in the correct direction. Hey, X, any tips for players in my server not stealing from me? Yeah, so unless you're on a unique community like ours, you're going to need tools to deal with stealing. It's going to happen, and you know what? Like when people steal from one another, it can feel pretty severe. It can, you know, feel like a really bad thing. But one of the things we talked about, me and my staff, I think it was me and my staff, about trying to... I like to try and play devil's advocate with a lot of things. Try and see things from a different perspective, you know. If I learned that, let's say, I'm playing on my server, someone's stolen from my chest, it would be very easy for me to get angry, upset, and see the worst of the situation. Ban someone, you know, kick them, or get angry. But here's the thing, like, some people have poor impulse control, or they might take something thinking they'll put it back later and they forget. There could be a whole myriad of things that make it a little less severe. And I think a lot of the time, especially with Minecraft having an appeal to a young audience, sometimes people just make really bad decisions, you know. They really want to go on this adventure and, oh, I forgot that thing, I'll just grab it out of someone else's chest. By the way, I have no idea where I'm going. I don't need to stop in this area, so we'll continue on this direction, back to the base, actually. So, yeah, one thing I would say when dealing with it in a community is try to not make it the worst thing ever. Try and find better ways of making it more difficult to do would be one, but when you catch people doing this, you know, don't make it the most severe thing ever. You need to have tools to undo the stealing, and, you know, obviously you want to keep track of it. If someone does it over and over again, they're pretty much going to run out of rope eventually, right? So some of the tools you can use are things like Core Protect. There's plugins for servers, and this means you have to use Spigot, not Vanilla, which we use here. that mean you can log everything happening in the world. So you'd be able to see who opened that chest at what time and what items they took from it. And you'd also be able to roll it back so those items could reappear for that player. Those are the tools that we have on my servers, and you find by having them, they actually are a deterrent in themselves. Once someone experiences, oh, I can't just take stuff, it will be known about, then they stop taking stuff, and you help them control their impulses, I guess, to some extent. So, Cheesy Katie says it's good advice, you're an admin. Same way you approach it, that's cool to hear. Give people the benefit of the doubt and get their story before jumping to conclusions. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and the other thing is a lot of time, yeah, especially if you're dealing with young people, they might fear being in trouble and, you know, try and make up something that sounds a little different, like, oh, I wasn't at the computer, you know, it was my little brother logged on and stole things, you know, that kind of story, right? You want to try and harbour an atmosphere where they actually say the reason they did, because that will be better for them and for you. Yeah, I'm throwing away some stuff that I care little for. Make a dirt farm, says Teddy Jetty. I mean, if anyone can make one, it'll be me. You know, I'll just turn up somewhere to make a dirt farm, and I'll forget all the things I need for it, and I'll be like, there you go, first derp in the dirt farm. First derp in the dirt farm, that's a strange one. Okay, so these are my junk chests from the project that I've been doing. I wonder if there's any little subtle hints in here. Well, some of you are probably, if you're smart enough to figure it out based on what you've seen so far, you'd be able to figure it out based on a couple of things. There's barely a hint in there. There's like a very obscure hint. Dark oak. What do I want to take out of here? Wood's going to eventually get sorted. That's kind of valuable. That's got to go back on the shelf. I saw something else in here I wanted. Well, I'm going to need some more rockets. Actually, I've got another stack. That, Heart of the Sea, and the obsidian, and also the quartz, you know. Why not the quartz as well? Got more noise in the ear. Quite a few, actually. Echo Art is here, resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Echo Art, thank you ever so much for your 5 months of support. Halfway to a baby. A little bit over halfway, but yeah. LF Gaming 1, resubscribed for 4 months, saying, I like your videos and streams. Keep it up. Glad you enjoy them, dude. Thank you for the support. We got Country Style 6827 resubscribed for 5 months, saying, hey, X, haven't been able to catch many live streams lately. Love watching the Hermitcraft. You all brought me back to Minecraft. Awesome. You know, it doesn't surprise me that there is a resurgence in general. I might have actually said something along the lines of being surprised. If I were to think about it quite rationally, which I was doing today, I was having a little thought on the whole revival thing. It makes so much sense. Like, this is one heck of a unique game with a totally unique experience that no one's come close to. And it's no surprise that lots of people who once loved it, you know, because it's reached so many people, that after a few years without playing it, and it's still getting updated, you know, and there's nothing that's come along and replaced it, then it's so easy for people to get sucked back into this game. To me, it makes like a lot of sense that a revival would happen. Maybe not quite in such a big wave, like I would have just expected. It would sustain itself with people periodically tuning back in. Jam and Tea is here, resubscribed for 2 months, saying I started watching Hermitcraft this season. Can't believe it's been almost a year. It will actually be a year tomorrow, believe it or not. So for us, recording a couple of days before, it's already technically been a year. In fact, today literally might be a year, although I do think it was 1 day before. So a year and 1 day is possibly it. Target Zero is here, resubscribing for 26 months, saying, hello my friend, I love the reverse scoreboard effect. Looking forward to future wink. I know what you mean. What are we doing today? Sorry for getting here late. Target Zero, I'll send you an email later on with some more info. Make sure you sign up for the Discord, by the way. Going to need you in there. And for all the peeps that don't know, we have a Discord server. Discord.gg/Assumer. It's a place with like-minded peeps. It's free to join. There's lots of channels, things to talk about, friends to make. And you do have to register, so you've got to use a Minecraft account or your Twitch account. If you're watching here on Twitch, you probably already got one of those, right? You know? Thank you so much for the support, buddy. We're going to work on a map room next. On a map room. Click your name for followage, says JespK77. Click your name for... What does that mean? My name? Or your own name in chat? Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Let's clear out a little bit more. I really should stop. sorting out. This is off-camera stuff right here. You know, I should stop sorting out these chests upon chests junk. Okay, my inventory is nice and clutter-free at the moment anyway, which is good. We've got 2 more things we could plop down in this area. Also going to put a torch over here. I've had a bit of an issue recently with mobs spawning in my base. I don't think they can actually spawn anywhere, but I've had a skeleton, and I can't figure out how a skeleton would spawn in here. But then again, I have seen zombies. Now, zombies can social spawn, which is super irritating, and I'm not a big fan of it. Also, I think we're being subbed bomb by none other than Badger Spanner here. Dropping those subs. Dropping them like bombs. Dropping them on Matt Ratzamat, who's actually been quite active here on the streams as of recently. Throwing in those early stream bananas. So, someone I know's a regular, which is nice. Shade Grey, Geeksman World, Lady Gemma, and J. Gialtus. If you just heard your name being read out loud, it's because you've been gifted a sub by Badger, so be sure to throw in some love hearts and say thanks. Matt says thanks right there, capital letters. Appreciate your Spangle. Appreciate your Spanner, Badger Spanner. Getting all confused here. Yeah, thank you so much for gifting the subs. Very kind of you to do so. We got Dr. Bazook here, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you for the Prime subscription, dude. I don't know. This is probably not going to reach the area, is it? It's probably not even going to reach. That might have been a waste of time. It might reach. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Also, we've got Callum in chat saying, how's everyone today? I'm doing good, bud. Welcome to the stream. Badger says, that was impressive even for you, X. Hey, I have to deal with... I say it all the time. I have to deal with all these different names and... Oh, they get kerfuffled in my brain space, alright? Spadger Banner says... Wait, did I say Spadger Banner? No, please... Oh, don't even. Don't even tell me that. I'll stop streaming if I said that. That would be too much for me to handle. Okay, so the place I think we should put a map room is just behind here. It's going to be a quirky kind of map room. Look at this! Oh, you're a zombie pigman. With a sword. What is my reward for killing you? Just a bit of rotted flesh. Colafis says, X, do you have a vanilla server instead of spigot and paper server? Is it to do with the redstone mechanics? We have vanilla because we want to play, you know, vanilla Minecraft. When your community is larger than a Hermitcraft, where you've got people playing round the clock, but maybe not a crazy amount of people all at once, you start to really need it. We had like 5 or 6 people on earlier. Whenever you get above about 3 people playing online, you start to really feel it in 1.14. It was kind of like that in 1.13 as well. I mean, it's one of these things that I've consistently experienced over the years. Is just server play is poor in vanilla if you're going to play with quite a few people. So Spigot is, you know, it's technically different. Why did I take damage? It's different, but you know, it optimizes. So there are a few things that do and don't work. But right, I want that haste beacon. Am I going to get it? I'm going to get the haste effect here. Where do I get it? I want to find out where I can get it. Can I get it by standing here? You know, looking like a numpty. Target Zero is gifting a sub to Tuxaban for 2 months. Thank you, Target, for gifting a sub. Very kind of you to do that. Tuxaban, thank you as always for tuning in. And yeah, you've been gifted a sub. How awesome. Did I get it? I got it. I was sort of like not looking at the screen when I did that. Oh, not very good. Right. Oh. Well, I should... Did I think I might have not... Oh, okay, I didn't configure it correctly. Well, that makes sense. X, will you stream Sky Factory when version 5 or a new Factory update, maybe, says Chi-Zoom Avoid. My streaming plans, every now and then get a bit of an itch to play modded, but I know it's just not going to last. Oh, I really just think, like, my streaming plan is just mostly Hermitcraft. We're going to do another LPMT stream. Probably the next one, actually, might be it. Probably be the 3rd and final one on that project. And then I've got some ideas for some other things we might do as well. But as of right now, we're going to do another one. You never play Tuber Simulator, says Bogadanacom. Do you want to know a cool story? Well, not, it's not even a cool story, just a little thing. way back before that game was even made, I think it was back when I was playing Game Tycoon dev thing on my channel. I was thinking, man, you know, like, someone should do this for YouTube. Like, that would be a game right there. People are on YouTube, they're watching it, people are, like, interested in channels and numbers and all this kind of stuff, right? Like, it made so much sense to make a YouTube simulator. And eventually someone made it. But yeah, I'm so not surprised that game got made, right? You've got all these different types of simulators out there, just take, you know, the latest thing that's happening. So I really wouldn't mind being able to grab haste. At some point I'll get it. Little bit of haste. There we go. Someone says, you know it's fun, right? I have no idea. I never really like bothered because what I saw of it and how it was advertised didn't kind of like feel like the sort of thing I thought it should be, if that makes sense, right? It looked more like a series of mini games than it did like a proper strategy or anything like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I could give it a go. Can you thick scene? Minecraft is lower than it should be. I guess so. Just because you didn't type, "What is wrong with your hotbar?" in capital letters, I'll do it for you. You know. You articulated the problem well. So, more digging. I've done loads of this in this area. Surprise, surprise. Don't know how big I want to make this room, really. I think we're going to lower the floor. We'll dig that out as well. Do a Sky Factory 4 playthrough. The Sky Factory 3 episodes were amazing, says Panda. Yeah, but Sky Factory 4 is just not the same kind of pack. It's, I don't want to moan about mods, because I moan about them so often every time we bring it up. It's just, none of it's intuitive, and not a lot, nothing's explained to you. You know, I didn't enjoy Sky Factory 4 at all, really. Didn't have any of the charm Sky Factory 3 did. Okay, so, where do we go from here? You know, I'm actually probably going to dig out that layer and that layer, because I kind of picture whatever room we build here being that shape. I think I'm going to use some dark prismarine. I think I want to mix it with maybe quartz. We did iron over there. I think I'd like to build with quartz a little bit. And I kind of got a vision for the room I want to build. We should actually find the things that are going to go in this room now. So I thought they were in... where are they? Because they're actually not in there. Right, now I'm like, hang on a minute, did I leave them? I could have left them back at the old place. But if I brought them here, they wouldn't be in the shulker box. You know, let's just check all of these. I might have... I can't remember where they were, but wherever I moved them from, they might now be around here somewhere. Doesn't look like it, though. How much leather do we have? I'm going to remember that I got that there. Okay. So, we're going to take a trip to the other place, I guess. How are my wings doing? I feel like flying there, you know. Love Comics says, "Hey X, you mentioned a secret project. What is it?" Oh, the secret project's been done. You'll have to wait to the next episode to see what it was. Mental Hospital 2014 is resubscribed for 2 months, saying, "Love your videos. Would you ever play Build Swap with Grian?" Yeah, I'll be down for a game of that. I don't know if I'd do it for a video or anything, but Build Swap... Actually, I'm not sure what Build Swap is. I think I might have the wrong game in my head, but with peeps on my Discord server, every now and then I play a little bit on the Hypixel server, and we've been playing these Build It games where you have to build and other people have to guess what it is, and it's a lot of fun. I really like that kind of thing. That's not Build Swap though, is it? Now that I think about it. Right, I'm now really kind of worried that... Oh, if I've left them over here and Scar's destroyed them, I'm going to be gutted. I wouldn't blame him for destroying them though. It kind of feels to me like the place they would have been somewhere around here. What's it look like the other side of this? Yeah, okay, so... Ooh. Right, let's have a little explore in here. Because this is the old platform. Okay, and there might be like an opening down to where I have my stuff. I might just get the camera account on here and see if I can look under the ground. Oh, I was going to say, are there lighting glitches here? No, there's just that up there. And that over here. You could totally build a secret layer in here. Right, it's camera account time because peeps... Oh, I really hope we haven't lost them. Really hope we haven't lost them. I'd be really gutted. Tiny Small 69 has resubscribed for 25 months. Saying happy digging. Thank you. I appreciate the 25 months of support. And yeah, the digging will continue when we get back to that area. I'm feeling my mood sink a little. Oh! Oh wait, you can't see the other one. The other one totally spoiled my secret project big time. Okay, so I'm just going to look underground. There is redstone. Yeah, it's still there. It's all still there. Okay. It's all still there. Whew! Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Mr. Creeper. You know? If you'd have blown me up, I would have been like, you know, the chests are still there. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's literally here. Ha! So, a little bit of redstone going on, a little bit of cheeky fishing farm action. And then somewhere here... Wait. Oh, no, wait. These are the wrong chests, then. They're not the right chests. Oh, no. I might have lost them forever. Okay, I'm going to explore this area with the cat. Oh, I think they must have gone. Oh, no. I'll ask Scott. I might be able to get them out of an old backup. Oh, I'm so gutted. Hang on, let's... Maybe he moved some of it into here. Let's have a little look. No. This is just fishing junk. You know? Oh, no. That's such a bummer. That is such a bummer. Oh. That's really ruined the mood for me now. Oh, jeez. Right, unless, you know, there's still the slim... Oh, I can't get out. Ender pearl. Ugh. Ender pearl again. Okay, we're out. There's still the slim possibility that I did bring them all back. Oh, do you know what? Now I think about it, I'm sure there was a chest in my base that had them all. Okay. I might be wasting yours and mine time. I'm so sorry, peeps. I'm so sorry if I'm wasting time here. I need to rattle my brain a little bit. Let's get a discussion going. What do you want to know about, peeps? What do you want to know about? What's on your mind? Omni Fizzle is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Omni, thank you ever so much for the subscription, dude. I appreciate it. Do you ever feel burnt out? Normally, I have this with Overwatch. Yeah, a little bit. These days, really not so much. I'm in a very good headspace. I very much enjoy doing this and know what I want to do. There were times in the past where it wasn't quite the same. Okay, right. Peeps are going bonkers. What did you lose? The maps. I lost the maps. I don't think I've lost them, because now I think about it, I remember it being in a chest. I'm sure I had them. So where... Oh, I know where they are. I think I know where they are. Okay. I did just waste all of your time. I think I know where they are. Yeah, there's this area up here. Okay, okay, this is promising. This is promising. I must have seen them here. Yes! Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, nice. I'm going to chuck that in there for now. Oh, right, okay, so I do have... Right, and I need to know how many. So, 9, 18, 27, and 36. 39, got a couple more, 40. So, to make this room do for the whole season, I reckon we need about 60. 60 maps in that area. So, derp, says Harry Ledger. I'll give myself a derp for that one. I will admit that is a bit of a derp, me going all the way back there. Songbird T is here, resubscribing for 20 months, saying hi. It's been a while since I could stop by. How's things? All good over here. Feeling better now that I know where my maps are. And Redstone Caddy is here, subscribing for Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate the support. Okay, my phone is just lighting up. Let's see if it's anything important. Okay, I'll reply to that in a bit. Okay, so, I guess, right, we're going to rip out this floor, right? And then I think what we're going to need is like a grid in this room. We're going to have to bring out the ender chest and start riffing on some ideas. Let's just tear out a little bit more here. Or maybe not. Yeah, I feel like this is probably going to be good enough. Right, so build theme. I'm thinking, because of the shipwreck theme, maybe we should go some woods in there. I think that would actually kind of make a lot of sense. So if I grab my logs and my wood chest over here, I'm kind of picturing something coming together already. Assumer, make sure you remember Siege of Doom. You can win diamonds. I won't forget. We'll put all the building bits out here, right? Because otherwise we're just messing with the area we're building with. So I kind of picture stripped birch logs, and then yeah, probably stairs to add a bit of shape. We need a crafting bench over here as well. And then it's about creating a grid. If we space everything out so they don't touch, we can do like 1, 2, it's going to have to be quite big, 3, then 10 wide would give us 30. So if we space them all out in a grid 1 by 1, it might look a little bit ugly. This room would need to be wider, which I think is manageable. We also kind of want to go with that as the height, so we would need 1, 2, 3, which wouldn't look so good. We could double them up, have 2 per row. So if we did that, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, being 8. Yeah, not a lot. Unless I turn this into a bit more of a corridor, perhaps. I think I would like to keep it this height. Let's start to place some blocks. So let's find the middle. This appears to be the middle right here. So we would have, we'd have this going on every time. And it'll be a little bit easier on the eyes because, of course, it's all going to be stripped. We got Mousefan here, 1993, resubscribing for 40 months in a row. Mousefan, thank you ever so much for your continued support, dude. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time to do a little bit of building today. Just a little bit of building. So I kind of picture them as, wait, what are we going to do? 2 here? Floor gets ripped out. If we do it like that, and then trapdoor in the middle or something, and then they could just tile like that. I don't feel like that looks very good either. I don't think putting them together looks good. Let's go grab a couple so we can kind of think about this. So in here, we should have one of the maps. There it is. 2 of them even. Yeah, that makes sense. The toolbox will have the item frames. To all the peeps asking if I can check out Storage Wars, we're doing this. I've got a project for this stream, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to go somewhere else. Oh, some of them are not fully explored, eh? Didn't quite realise that. Now, if they're actually side by side, I think they're going to look really ugly. I also think that the way they're recessed doesn't look very nice. So, what can we do to make that look a little nicer? Probably going to have to go with like a flat surface here at the front. Let's try and keep a bit of shape. So if we do it like that, these things are going to pop off the wall. We could do them in a checkered grid, but it'd really detract from any kind of decoration we have going on. Slabs for walls would be good with Minecraft, says Kitten. In this instance they would, wouldn't they? They really would. I really don't know. I really don't know what's best here. Hey, maybe we could get a little bit more height if we did this. Let's bring in dark prismarine. I know I'm going to mix prismarine into it. Let's try and make the room a little bit bigger so we can squeeze in a few more maps. We kind of know it's not going to be the prettiest thing ever, but that's fine. I think we might end up using some dark prismarine slabs here on this side as well. Vino Set says, what are you doing today? We're working on our map room. The title should say that. Okay, so we pull it down like this. Right, we have, like on the other side, we have that. Then we have a slab floor. Now the same thing's going to happen on the ceiling. So we'll do that, and we'll get these heights and distances in space. Tristet says, hey, I subscribed again. Good to be back. Welcome back, Tristet. I'm sure we'll get the pop-up soon. Okay, right, so then we do the same thing over here. And that slab gives us a little bit more leeway. Now, the way that we exploit the space from the slab is pretty much by having this thing level with the ground now, so let's get some of that haste back. Dark Prismarine is such a nice block, says Vesti. Isn't it just? It's gorgeous. Little tricky to mix with other textures, but still very nice nonetheless. I mean, it looks good when you find the right textures, right? Just, it's not the most palatable thing. Okay, so we want to put in torches so we can see what we're doing. Okay, now this means that there'll be slabs at this height, but then what's behind it can be lowered. Is that all the slabs I brought with me? Unbelievable. Right. Booyah! More slabs. Whoopsie. Wrong place. Okay, let's rip out all of that. Because we're going to put slabs up there. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more space to exploit. Let's go ahead and bring the old birch logs down like this. I think the depth here might look a little bit odd having the stairs in that space, but we'll do it anyway for now. Okay, these are also going to need to have some lighting, I know. Always looks good to put light behind the map. What happened to my ender... Oh, I think I left my ender chest somewhere. Let's go grab another one. Anyone have Hermitcraft Season 6's Seed, says Funky Jomo. You can get it on our Reddit. It's linked at the top, Hermitcraft 6 information. Tristet is here, subscribe for 2 months. Tristet, thank you so much for the 2 months of support. It took a little bit to turn up, didn't it? Cats Are The Best, 18, is here resubscribing for 3 months. Cats Are The Best, thank you so much. Appreciate your support. What did I say? Light blocks? Blocks that emit light, that's the one. Those blocks, eh? So, these will brighten up the maps big time. Now, you're also potentially going to see a little bit of that texture based on where I put these, I guess. Okay, so in goes one, in goes the other. Now we can put another one here. And there. Oh, so we would have it free height, which is what I originally wanted, so that makes me happy. Now, I'm just thinking, what goes here? What block? Oh, I know what block. I know what block. Ooh. Okay, so I was thinking fence post. But we're in 1. We're in 1.13. What would look good? We don't have prismarine fences, but what fence post would look good with it? Kind of up feel the birch one would actually. No fence posts there. Maybe nether, but the nether one, but it's probably a bit much. Do I have any of those? Yeah, these. I've got a feeling that's going to be a bit much. There's also the wall as well. Dark oak planks is Arifine. Now, I'm not looking for a plank. I'm looking for something with depth and texture. We're going to expose the sea lanterns, possibly. They might look a bit ugly the further up you look. I mean, does that work? It's very dark. We're mixing green, yellow, and then this dark red. That might work a little bit better. Let's tear out all of this. Okay, I don't think this is going to be necessary for a moment. I don't think that's where the lighting is going to go either. I think the lighting will be here. So we need that 2 times over, which is a nice even spread. So then I guess we'll go with birch for these, and then apparently birch in the ceiling and floor. Let's try and fix that up a little bit. 1, 2, then I need some logs. Gonna strip them. Okay, and then that's where the maps go. And then in between the maps, oh, it's so dark. No, that's just going to look very odd, I think. Andesite walls, says Tuxaban. Going for a neutral kind of colour, are we? I like it. Neutral could work. Horizontal birch logs, says Harry. Wait, no, that's not what we're looking at, is it? So we're talking about having them go across the other way. I feel like we want to see a bit of shape. Also, that would block off the light, wouldn't it? So we could use a trapdoor in there. That would look kind of crazy. Oh, what was the suggestion? It was andesite ones, wasn't it? Linda says birch trapdoors. We could. It would look very panelly, wouldn't it? It wouldn't have quite the right depth, but it would be depth nonetheless. So it looks like we're going to try 2 things then. We actually have andesite on me, just enough to make what we need. I can't help but feel the andesite will look better. But like I said, we can do both, right? Okay, so option 1. Now the lighting... Yeah, the shading and the lighting just looks kind of bizarre, is the problem. The front isn't sort of lit. That could be a lighting bug. It does look really strange. If we do the trapdoor... Well, do you know what? That's probably a safe bet, really, isn't it? Kind of looks alright. So remember, these things are going to be filled up with maps. And they're going to stick off the front a little bit, which looks kind of odd. So let's get rid of these. And replace them with those. It's not going to be the most impressive room, really, is it? Too much birch is our fine. You could be right, you could be right. I just want to try something again. See, I like it when it's got this kind of depth here, but it doesn't look good being in between that gap. Hanging lanterns, says Rockdoor. Oh, the lanterns would be a nice touch, wouldn't they? So, Cunfuzzle 32 is here, subscriber of Amazon Prime. Cunfuzzle, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Right, I'm going to try something a little bit different now. I'm reading chat, by the way. I'm looking at chat. And I'm seeing a lot of people who aren't particularly happy with this. I don't think I'm that happy either. I think we found a conclusion to... Look how much we fuss over doing simple things. But I think the fuss is worth it. And the more you play this game, sometimes you come to those conclusions quicker, but not me. I don't. So I'm seeing a lot of people asking for these types of trapdoors, right? Now, that looks really good. Just the shape. We'll change the colours and the materials, right? But that, to me, looks really nice to have those either side, instead of this column going all the way up. I think I can live with that. But it's then, what are we going to put in these other spots, right? And where's the light going to come from? So, I should really get that other map in before it despawns. Let's try and clear out some of these other materials a bit as well. Make some more room in the old inventory. Also, didn't I go and put that stuff back in that chest? And we got a noise in the ear. It's Randy Nicole 2002 resubscribing for 51 G's. Years in a row. Years! 51 years in a row! 51 years I've been on Twitch. Jeez, I needed a reminder of that. Randy, thank you ever so much as always for the continued support, dude. Incredible. 51 months. Right, so a lot of peeps are talking about using the old dark oak. What I really need is a junk chest at this point. I think I'm actually just going to get one in this area. Make life a little easier. Actually, let's make it a double. Make it a double. Double the trouble. Okay, so in go all the junk. Right, and we picked up everything over here. So we need something dark. Dark, maybe dark oak strips would look cool. And then when it comes to regular wood, possibly use that instead. So let's change up this theme a little bit. Let's try it this way around. And then have those there and strip them. Sort of soft kind of look. Now what goes in between? Do we do these just going all the way up? We also need something there, that's what's weird. I almost think, hang on, I need more of those trapdoors. Where are we at with the spruce trapdoor? Right, let's make that many. There's many ways we can do this. I'm thinking, I don't know what block goes under there, but that will probably look nicer to have that as a column, top to bottom. Just need to figure out what texture would go on top of it, right? Boop. Ping that off. Then we need something different there. We could put the lights behind the maps and just have the soft dark oak here, like that. And then that's kind of nice. I could live with that, I think. I really do think I could live with that. Maybe put iron trapdoors on the lanterns, says Michael. I think actual lanterns somewhere in here would probably suit. Now, if we were to try and use one of these open, it can't share the same block space. So it has to go above it. So that means, I mean, we could put an offset trapdoor on the opposite side, there and there, and then have it so it opens up and there's a lantern on it. That might be the way that we do the lighting, you know. Let's see if it's possible, peeps. You should make it look like a shipwreck itself, says H-Decky. They're not. The shipwrecks are not that interesting. I don't think it would integrate very well. I mean, I could make like a room that, like, you go in through the portal, it's sandy, and there's a beach, and there's a shipwreck, and you go inside. You're just going to end up at another room. And for right now, all I want to do is just put them on the wall, you know. It's a good idea, but I think it's a bit much for... Oh, do you know what? I've migrated them into a different chest. We got Blue Saunders here, subscriber of Amazon Prime. Blue Saunders, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. So if I flip that up, and how many are we getting? We're getting 3. So doing it at this level is more for the player, I think. Let's put the lantern there. Right, now this bit's kind of tricky. I guess I'm probably just going to have to break and replace blocks. So if we do that, then that way we can have like a trapdoor holding it out. It's kind of obvious what's going on. I do think these will look nice in here, but where do we put them? They've got to hang off of something, or let's tear out all the birch since we're not using that anymore. But peeps, I think this is the direction we're going in right here. I think it's a much nicer style. We got a noise in the ear. A donation here from Gamer Chick saying, sorry I'm late, but here is some green. Love to say thank you for all your help. Gamer Chick, I appreciate the support ever so much. Very generous of you to do that. Thank you, of course, for the donation. And always happy to help, you know. If ever you need something, just ask. It's no biggie. Chili Look says, I love the shelves style. That style right there. You see, I'm not so keen because of the way it offsets back a little bit. Maybe we can work it in more. If it's level with the middle one, right? So let's say we go for 3 of these. So I'm going to do that. Oh, it pops it off. Makes sense. That means I got to go doop doop. Doodle doop. Doop de doop doop doop. Okay, this is terrible sound effects. Nope. Nope. There we go. Like that. Ooh, do you know what's going to be even better? Now does that... Yeah, that breaks off, but then can't I... Aha! What about that? I think we might have just found the winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner? What do you reckon then? I love it, says Wolf with a Soul. Glad you like it. Right, I think we found our thing. We can start to just build this out now. We've found our thing. We can build it out. That's great. Okay, so first things first, though, I do actually need to get those maps back on as quick as possible. Because I don't want them despawning, do I? Oh, my goodness me. I'm juggling all the items again. Juggling items, my favourite activity. There we go, sweet. Right, let's sort out this junk a little bit. Okay, so what's going to go where? These things in here. I'll put the birch stuff because we're not using that, and that in there. Right, so what we need is dark oak logs to be stripped. We need lots of spruce trapdoors. I think that many is a multiple of 6. Where are we at? There we are. Bam! Gonna need lots of those. We got lanterns. We're gonna need more item frames. Gonna need more of those dark oak stairs as well. And I think we're still missing one other texture. That'll be the texture that goes at the bottom there. We don't have to do that straight away. Now, I was just thinking maybe something like magma, or magma blocks, something kind of crazy. Bit of a wild card going on there. Right, let's put this in. And then put them in up there. And then that's where our stairs go over here. Okay, so we'll get a section built all in this space. We'll put some more maps on it and we'll see if we like that or not. Take a step back from it, you know. So, can I do this from the front like that? I think I can. No, I've got to be in there. I've got to be facing the other direction. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh. Oh! Ugh, there we go. Hey, that makes it nice. No, wait a minute, I want to get out. That makes it nice and easy, not too difficult to get all that in place. Hey, maybe we could do it every other one as well. I like the way that sticks out there in the middle. I think that looks better. So, every other one, we have a lantern falling down. Obviously, it's already lit by the sea lantern, but that's our little secret right there. We got noises in the ear from Apuchia, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Cram Ham, resubscribed for 4 months. Another JT, resubscribed for 26 months. And Mardi Gras Kid, resubscribed for 27 months, saying hey, hey, hey. Thank you as always, peeps, ever so much for your tremendous support. Do appreciate it. Right, we are getting this show on the road now, peeps. The show is getting on that road. The road is over there. The show is now on it. We need some sticks. We need some leather. We need a shulker box for the maps. That looks so much nicer than birch, says Badger Spanner. It does, I agree. Whenever I look at the spanner, I think Spangle. It's so bad. There's like the names have crossed over in my mind. Once those neurological pathways have been formed, oh dear. Anything can be said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance for the butchering of the name. Okay, let's go over here. We know we're going to have more than 30. We'll just do that for now. Got some little sticks. I think I got some more in one of these. Yep, look, see. Now that you get them from trees, they tend to accumulate them a lot, right? Actually, I think we're going to need more than that. Is that enough? No, it's still not enough sticks. I need 8 for each one. Sweet, perfect. Jam and Tea says, do they give you kickbacks for Prime subs? I want to make sure I'm supporting and not just following. Yeah, Prime, I think you get the similar amount to what you get from a regular one with Prime. So if ever you want to use the Prime, it's all good. Sherpa in chat, I see you, buddy. How's it going, man? Been too long since we last spoke. Been too long. Right, let's chuck all this stuff in. See, I am the treasure finder on this server, that is for sure. Finding all that treasure. Oh, look at the IDs on them. One of that had 300. We could possibly... Oh, these ones are like old and broken. Yeah, I hope they still... Do they remember properly? They do. Yeah, I remember this bug. Right, we need another 3. I've even got a weird feeling at some point I kept them in order, but I'm not even going to worry about that now. We got a noise in the ear from Check the Meg saying, "Hey X," it's a donation, by the way. Thank you ever so much for your contribution to the channel. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to do so. Saying, "Hey X, do you remember the guy that set up the Hermitcraft Reddit? I remember him bragging to me about working with you. He was my brother. His username was probably Golden Endermion or something related to cheese." Yeah, I believe the person who set it up had gold in their name. When I was reading the sentence, I was thinking golden apple. But yeah, that was probably the dude. Thank you so much for the donation and the little memory there. Yeah, I don't think he runs it now. I think other people have taken it over. But yeah, there was someone who set it up, and that certainly sounds like their name. Oh, I wish I'd explored these all the way through now instead of just going straight to the treasure. Then again, they kind of tell you that, don't... Oh, apparently that one I never went to. Well, I'm actually going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking this. I do feel like this here stands out a little bit. Maybe it should be dark prismarine to kind of blend them together. The texture is like a little different from the others in tone. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oops, I did it again. Okay. That probably actually not quite it either. Maybe it doesn't need to... You know, I feel like there is room for something to be slightly different there. I don't know what it is, but we don't have to do it all in a day. So we still got some design decisions to make, but I think we're now kind of ready to expand, right? Really feels to me like this deserves a good old expansion. Let's go and grab our haste from over here. Leave Brittany alone, says Badger. Someone got the reference and threw in another reference in response. Classic old school internet memeing on you right there. I'm just going to rip this out and refill in the blocks. Otherwise I'll confuse myself. A little bit more over here. And we've lost the haste already. That was really old school, says Lizzie Bess. I remember when it was brand new. Jeez, showing my age. Oh, my music blog that I wrote yesterday about the Billie... Is it Billie Eilish? Or Billie Eilish? I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to say her name. When I was like looking up how old she was, because apparently like she's broken some records for youngest live performer at like certain festivals. Born after 9/11, and I was just like, whoa. That kind of hit me. That was just like, oh, I'm old. Born after 9/11, goodness me. Eilish, says ZZ Boy. Billie Eilish. I'm going to start saying Billie Eyelash now. Really good album, by the way. Really, really good album. Loved it. Feel like that's one of those ones that I'll like keep listening, keep going back to again and again. You know? Like, I listen to it a lot and I just still feel like I could keep listening. That's a sign of a good album right there. Okay, so this is where I've got to step up and get inside. Oh, it is... No, it's actually not my turn. It's not even my turn. This is actually going to be like that. Because it's every other, right? Let's get those sea lanterns in. Now, I could fill in this... Yeah, I'll fill in this space. That's what we'll do. Okay, and then we have our dark oak. Dark oak is up next. Dark oaky doke. That sounded like a terrible dad joke. Okay, oh, it's because I don't have slabs. It's because I don't have slabs. Badger says, I've just been reminded my impending birthday. Yeah, I don't make a big deal out of birthdays. I'm just like, oh, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I need not reminding. Alrighty, this is where those maps come into play now, I guess. Ugh, like that. With sound effects, of course. Right, and yeah, that's it. So let's go fill that up. Where'd I put it? Oh, over here. In go the maps. Another unexplored one. It's the same as the one over there. That slightly concerns me. I don't want too many repeats going on here. So these are all the treasures that I've taken from the world. Come on, there we go. When I got fish and chips, what did I miss? Says Harry Lego. I really want fish and chips now. We've just been working on this room for a while. If you were gone before we got over here, well, we've kind of been, you know, tucked into doing this project for a little bit now. What else was on my list? I do like to shake things up as we go along. Probably doesn't make sense to go anywhere else now. We got noises in the ear from Puzzle Freck resubscribing for 21 months, and Teacher Mine has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you to the both of you ever so much for the support. I appreciate it. Onan says 2 of the maps are the same treasure. Yes, I may change that out. We'll see. We'll see how the room shapes up. Okay, this one over here is also one that gets to be placed like a so. Like a so. Huh. There we go, that was quick and easy. Then in go the sea lanterns. Tear out those. Actually, that one goes back in. Right. And then our locks. We got noises in the ear. It's Lizzie Bess resubscribing for 28 months in a row. Lizzie, thank you so much for your continued support. Truly do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time hanging out with us today. We also got Dank Llama Lord 123 subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Max Lost in the Game subscribing with that Prime. Everyone's got Prime, it seems. It's taking over the planet. Thank you, peeps, for the continued support. Truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. Is it possible to farm squid, says George Parrott? It is. There are several squid farms on this server. One of them I built. Find out after many painstaking hours of effort that it does not work. I think I see a couple more duplicates here. Ooh. No, that's not. No! Get out of there! Right, let's do a little bit of duplicate spotting. So, oh no, okay, the one on the left didn't look like the one I thought it was. Yeah, okay, so we've got a duplicate there and there. I think it'll probably look better to take out the duplicates. Anyway, I think what we'll do next is we'll put slabs in the ceiling, because it feels like we've built a nice slice of the room, and I'd like to just see it fleshed from front to back a little. Let's do that. Let's get this instant mine going as well. Middle, top, and right, says Onan. Yeah, there's probably 1 or 2 more I've missed. But right now, I just want to concentrate. Oh, I'm trying to take advantage of this before it runs out. Come on, don't run out on me now. Boom. Booyah. Okay, so here in the corner, things are going to be a little bit different. Right, let's grab some of these blocks and hop up here. See, that's going to go like that there. And then I don't know what's going to be either side of it, but I know that it's going to be like that. This is a chill song, says Jess. It is, isn't it? It's a good one. We had Crinkles in here the other day checking out the stream. That was cool. It was very cool. Hey X, did you already see your face reveal on YouTube, says Win W. Yeah, I did. Do you know how I saw it? Because I made the video. You know. Hello, I'm new. I really like Minecraft. Can I have a shout out, says McGorbs. I don't do shout outs, I also don't really know why. Like, shout out what? You know? What is a shout out anyway? Well, I do sort of know what it is, but like, it's weird just being asked it from an air quote stranger, you know? Like, maybe if you did something for me, I don't know, some sort of help with a Minecraft contraption, let's say, then asking for a shout out kind of makes sense, you know? Because I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, this person helped me, you know? Right, there we go. Kind of getting there, right? Come on, map backpack. Bam! So that is giving you a feel of what this room is going to be like. Yeah, I think it's good. It's a bit mystic the way you got these flat floors. I think these blocks here might change and we want to do something cool with that block. But essentially this is going to go from side to side and then wrap around the corners. I reckon when it's done it'll look cool. I reckon it'll look cool. Geeksman World says X revealed which face he uses on his smartwatch. Spoiler, it's the Mickey Mouse one. On my smartwatch. What's this? Someone's telling porkies, I think. Hey X, will you do something special for 1 million subscribers on YouTube? You know, I feel like I'd have to, but I ain't got any ideas right now, and it might come quicker than I think, you know? I'm not going to stress myself about it, though. Like, if I can't think of anything, I'll let it go. I think it's much better to operate that way. Like, lately I've been really enjoying making videos, and I find one of the things that helps me enjoy it more is just not getting overly worried about getting stuff done on time and that. And ironically, not worrying then makes it easier to do stuff, you know. Quality over quantity, says Connor McKay. Indeed, yes. Just a use, says Gamer Chick. Yeah. I mean, that's it. I have a spark of an idea every now and then for something fun. Sometimes those turn into big projects, sometimes they're small things, but whatever it is, you know, like the spark might not come in line with the 1 million. If it comes before it, I can write it down, work on it, and get it ready for them, but otherwise, you know, it is when it is. Betty Baghdadi says, X, I saw your latest Hermitcraft episode. I have an even smaller XP furnace design. Are you interested? Possibly not, because I think now we have the design that is the most compact going. There is one a little bit smaller than the latest one that I've built, but I've been sent some others that are smaller that don't work, so I mean, yeah, send it to me if you want, but I think we have kind of like reached the limit, it feels like. Okay, right, so now I think what we need to do is a little bit of calculating. So, how many maps did I say we were going to do? We got 3, 9 there, 18. If we double that, it's probably not enough. I think we kind of need to treble it, but I'm gonna just start off with an extra 4 on either side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would have the extra bit on the side. So that's as wide as we're going to go over here. I think I'm going to put in the sea lanterns. That seems to make a bit of sense to do it that way around. Okay, let's also get rid of some of this stuff. And then grab more sea lanterns, which I need to craft more of, really. What enchantment is on your pickaxe? I just started playing Minecraft today. Again, I forgot everything over the last 5 years, says Ladder Nerd. We're using a combination of haste, 2 and efficiency 5. That's what lets me instant mine those blocks. Although I'm out of range of the beacon. We got a noise in the ear from Red Roach DK. Red Roach DK, thank you ever so much for using your Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us. Will there be another war at the end of Season 6 as with Pocket Wizard? Probably not. Try to replace the stone with a cha-cha log, says Shadow. Down here? It'd be a similar grey texture, wouldn't it? Might look kind of nice with the rotation. And I've got a lot of this stuff because we were chopping down trees of it earlier. Let's check it out. Yeah, I think I could rock that. That's pretty good. I like it. Good suggestion. In it goes. Come on, break that block. Now break it with a trapdoor in the way. Subtle, says Geeksman's World. It is, but it works, right? It works. It's just got the texture in the right direction. Come on! There we go. Now, I was about to say, I wish the reach in this game was a little bit further, but, you know, you get used to that and then you wish it a little bit further again. I've been meaning to mention that a cha-cha isn't pronounced the way you say it. Yeah, it is a cha-cha. That's the official proper way to pronounce a cha-cha. I'm a professional, you should trust me. You know? Professional cha-cha pronouncer is what I am. Let's just go ahead and... actually, we should probably work our way from the top down. Seems to be smartest. So all of those go in line with... No, we should fill in that gap as well. Goodness me. So much to do. Right, then we would have the cha-chas in. Let's swap that over. X, have you thought of 1 week's hosts from another YouTuber's next season? I do not understand what that question is. Have you thought of 1 week's hosts from another YouTuber's next... I don't get that. Come on, there we go. And I'm out of those. Let's do those trapdoors next. So, I'm going to start with the easies. Which will be these two. Then, the ones in between are the ones that need special treatment. Special treatment. Hey X, what are you doing? Says B-Dog. We're working on a little design here. Okay, and you're about to see the magic. Magic of the lantern. Have you seen Grian's new potato? What? Grian's new potato? Has he started a potato farm or something? John Doggo says, thanks for asking the question earlier today. It made your day. Awesome. Happy to do so. Alright, we're looking swell. We're looking dandy. We need more old school words, peeps. We need more old school words over here. Neato, swell, dandy, looking dapper. Spiffy. Looking spiffy. Okay, we got some of those dark oak logs we can chuck in the mix. Yeah, this got a nice feel to it. I like this very much. I think the lanterns every other are kind of important. They help break things up a little bit when you need it, you know. No! Wrong way. I am disgusted. You are the wrong way around. Okay, now you're the correct way around. Beautiful room. It looks like it could almost pass with it just being the regular log as well. In fact, it kind of possibly match the top and bottom a little better if it was, you know. Wait, let's put that one back. Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to mess with that now. but I might change that at some point. Right, so now all of these can have some entities on them. And where did those maps go? They're now here. Right, we've got to empty this junk. Too much junk in my trunk again. How did it all get in here? Too much digging. Okay, let's free up the space. Got a noise in the ear from Turian, resubscribed for 30 months in a row. Saying 30 months, well, jolly gee. Jiminy crickets, it's 30 months in a row. That's swell, buddy. Neato. Right, it's a game of swap the, swap? Spot the swap. What word am I looking for? Spot the duplicate. That's what word did we use earlier then? That don't sound right. That don't sound right at all. Oh, that one's a duplicate. I got a feeling the duplicates are actually like bugged out. Yeah, this is gonna make for a nice room right here, isn't it? Walk in, see all the maps, all the treasure maps. The treasure map room. That's what we're working on right here. Gee Willikers, says another JT. Gee Willikers, mister. Looking spiffy. Well, peeps, it's been a dandy old stream, hasn't it? I'm wrapping it up early today because I got other things to do. Had to stream a little bit later than usual, so only a short one today. But I thank all you ever so much. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here, and if you want to stick around for a moment, we'll possibly be doing a raid. I'm going to go find a random Minecraft channel to send you to. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support ever so much and hope you had a good time. I'm now just... There are a lot of people streaming and a lot of them have a lot of viewers. So we're going to go all the way down and we're going to find a stream to raid. Neural network learns to chop trees. We're going there. I'm sold. We're going to go check out a neural network on Mad Cow's channel. No idea what person this is. But just sending you to a random channel to support the community. Thank you everyone as always. Thanks to peeps who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. And all my patrons, thank you as always for your support and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.